folks. You are gabbing with a guest, and we are actually gabbing with a guest this morning. It is time for Health Sakes, brought to you by your friends at Northeast Counseling and Tri-County Health. And today, we are gabbing with Rob. He is the Emergency Preparedness and Response Director for Tri-County. Did I get that right?
That's correct.
I got your title correct? Good. Okay, Rob, we're talking about 3 specific safety things today, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to be talking about heat safety, water safety, and insect safety. A lot of people aren't aware that preparedness and response doesn't only involve natural or man-made disasters, but it's also around making sure that you're safe.
Right.
If you're prepared, you're safe. If you're safe, you're prepared. So they kind of go hand in hand.
Okay, let's talk about heat safety first.
So heat safety, out here in the basin, we got cool weather right now, but it can get extremely hot out here. Extreme heat can be dangerous, especially for children, older adults, those with chronic conditions, and pets. To stay safe from a heat-related injury, you want to hydrate frequently. Most of the time, we might not think we're thirsty, but if we're out in extreme heat, we need to constantly be drinking water.
Right.
Okay? Because before you know it, you might be dehydrated and you didn't get enough fluids. So you need to constantly drink water. If you lack hydration, you could succumb to heat stroke, heat exhaustion, which are very, very dangerous.
Okay.
You want to wear lightweight, loose-fit, light-colored clothing and apply sunscreen to prevent sunburn. You want to avoid at all costs from leaving children and pets in vehicles, as temperatures can rise quickly in a vehicle, sometimes 20 to 30 degrees difference in a vehicle from outside.
Even with the windows cracked.
Even with the windows cracked. And honestly, if it's hot outside and you see a pet or a child in a car, report that.
Yes, please.
You could be saving somebody's life. Okay, you're not narking on anyone. You're not trying to get anyone in trouble. You might be saving a life. So very important. You want to recognize heat-related illnesses. Symptoms include dizziness, rapid heartbeat, nausea, and confusion. If you see any of these symptoms, you want to move the person or take yourself to a cool place, and you want to seek medical help if needed. And again, make sure pets are not left outside in extreme heat. And if they are outside for a short time, make sure they have water available to drink.
Right. This applies to pets too. Okay. So what about water safety?
So swimming and water activities are common in the summer, especially in the Uinta Basin. We do a lot of boating, a lot of fishing, a lot of paddle boarding, floating down the river. So it's very common out here. If you don't know how to swim, learn to swim. It's very, very important to know how to swim. It could save your life. And ensure children and weak swimmers are supervised at all times.
Right.
Okay? You want to make sure that you designate a water watcher if people are out swimming or in the water, whose sole responsibility is to monitor swimmers. Avoid swimming alone. You never want to swim alone. You could catch cramps or have an injury, and all of a sudden, no one's there to save you. Make sure you have a flotation device readily available to throw to a swimmer, and do never enter the water to try to save someone. If you've ever seen someone who is drowning, okay, you're going to be fighting them. And we could have 2 casualties instead of 1.
Right.
Very important.
Okay. And then our last one, insect safety.
Yeah, insect safety. So know that mosquitoes and ticks can carry and transmit diseases. You want to use insect repellent containing DEET and follow the label instructions. Wear long sleeve shirts and pants, tucking pants into socks when hiking in tall grass or mountainous woods. You want to eliminate standing water around your home to reduce mosquito breeding areas. Check your pets for ticks if they're out there in the woods or tall grass with you, and use the appropriate repellent on them. You want to create a summer survival kit with water, electrolytes, sun protection, DEET, and first aid supplies, and plan for extreme heat. Identify cooling locations within your county, within the Uinta Basin, and check on vulnerable neighbors. By combining these, Mindy, heat precautions, water safety, insect protection, and emergency planning, you can enjoy summer activities safely while minimizing risks to yourself, your family, and your friends, and your pets.
And I love that. That's a good reminder that not only do these apply to us, but to the pets, and that you said check your neighbors, because you may have people that live alone or just aren't aware of these.
Exactly, and especially right now, we have the heat that's rising. So Rocky Mountain Power, they'll turn off power occasionally. So make sure if you have senior neighbors or those that have chronic conditions that might be on equipment that require electricity, make sure you're checking on them, making sure they're okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Rob. That was so helpful. And if people need more information or have questions, how do they get a hold of you?
You can just go to www.tricountyhealthut.gov, and you can look up preparedness tab on there.
Okay.
And that'll give you information to contact me directly, or you can contact the health department at 435-247-1177.
Perfect. Thanks so much.